From the top of the game right down to football's grassroots, they're never going to win a popularity contest.
Oh, shut up, you poof!
Their friends on the pitch can be counted on the fingers of one hand.
I've been attacked by players, spit in my face.
Almost tried to shut the door down.
Being a referee is never going to mean a quiet life. Last year, 4,000 referees hung up their whistles because the violence, threats and abuse is just getting too much. And if that trend continues, our national game could die.
It's not surprising that people don't want to be referees nowadays. I mean, if you think about it, people want to do things because they're pleasurable.
Put a uniform on and you become a figure of derision. People do not like authority and will not accept authority.
And you'd have to be pretty brave to referee a game involving these boys. Meet the Meltons. This kickabout with their dad is the closest they'll get to playing in a real football match for months to come.
When I do it, I try and calm down, but my temper gets the better of me.
I shouldn't do it, but I can't help it.
Anthony Melton has just turned 18. He's currently serving a 9-month ban for headbutting and punching another player.
At this present time, Anthony's suspended from football, basically for violent misconduct. There was punches thrown or headbutts thrown or whatever, and just got sort of a little bit out of order.
I've been told so many times, like by Wisbech Town manager, if I just get up and walk away, and that made me a lot better player. And then, like, sometimes the other players retaliate as well, and then that makes me retaliate more.
He's a very physical player, and that's his game, which if you take that away from him, it probably wouldn't make half the player he is.
Ricky Lee, at 14, has the dubious honour of being the youngest player ever to receive an FA ban, 253 days.
The refs told the manager to take him off the field of play, otherwise he'd be sent off. He's decided to go and stand by the goal post. The referees asked him to move, and his reply was, "Make me."
When I get tempered, I just feel like taking it out on someone. I tend to hit players, swear at the ref and spit at the ref, and that's what gets me sent off most times.
We showed this footage to a leading sports psychologist who works with Premiership players sent to him by clubs worried about their poor disciplinary record. What's his advice?
Working with someone like Ricky Lee and Anthony, for instance, what we need to do is work on controlling their state, controlling how they react in certain circumstances. And in a situation like this, it's likely I'd work with the parents as well. And we saw a bit of a mixed message in this piece as well, when the father was saying about Anthony that he wouldn't be the same player if he didn't behave this way. Well, that isn't strictly true. They actually tend to find their performance actually gets better.
With this kind of thing, they'll be about 18, 19. But the FA said this is the youngest thing they've ever seen.
That's you.
Yeah.
A lot of respect for the referees in our league, because we get, like, a couple of weeks ago we had a match at Kings Lynn and one of the players got sent off, and then the players had told the referee, "I'll meet you out in the car park after the game," and like the ref had been very frightened. He had to stay like in the change rooms after the game till everyone cleared off.
People want to do things because they're pleasurable. So if they're turning up on a Sunday morning and it's raining and it's horrible, and on top of that they're being abused, they're being spat at, they're being sworn at, it's not surprising that people don't want to be referees nowadays.